Welcome back to another ending episode of what we like to call On the Wall, where we write down 2 of our likes and 2 of our dislikes of a vehicle that we have previously reviewed. And which vehicle are we doing this week, Joan?
Hyundai IONIQ 5.
We have done a full review on this vehicle. Make sure to click the links in the description below. We'll make sure we put them in there. So what we're gonna do, again, 2 likes, 2 dislikes.
Yep.
Whoever writes them down the fastest wins Starbucks.
Okay, let's do it.
1 coffee only.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Ready?
Are you ready? Go.
Ah!
All right, so
All right.
I won, but I'm gonna let you go first.
So the biggest takeaway for me was the transition from a regular car to an EV car.
That's under your likes.
That's
okay.
under my likes.
Yep.
So I felt like you could get right in, you could drive. It wasn't as difficult to learn as, say, like my Tesla.
Yep.
Okay, so
Yep.
transition was good.
Very cool.
The interior size.
Ooh, that was one. I was high on my list too.
That
Yeah.
super impressed because you could sit. I mean, a 6-foot person could sit in the back.
Yeah, and you'll see it if you guys take a look at the video on the interior, and
Yeah.
it's extremely large on the inside. What's your 2 dislikes?
Dislikes were the charging station. So when we drove around to try to charge it up, we found that the infrastructure was a little bit different than if it was a Tesla infrastructure.
Yeah.
And we had a hard time finding some that were actually working and had the higher kilowatts so that we could power
And
up
also
quickly.
the actual location being accurate.
Yes.
That was one thing that we found was wherever the app said or the map said the location was, it actually wasn't. So
Yeah.
I agree with you on that
Yeah.
one.
The frunk.
Oh, you mean the mini frunk?
Yeah, the mini frunk, it's a lot smaller than the Tesla. It's
Yeah.
kind of like a pointless little spot. But
It's added
not-
space.
I mean, it's not
It's added
something that
space.
you would really miss.
I don't think you would buy that car because
It
of the
wouldn't be a
front.
deal breaker.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Cool. All right.
Okay.
And then what I ask you to do is write down if you would buy it or not.
What are you gonna do
While
your
you're doing
likes?
that, I'm going to go over mine.
All right, go
My
ahead.
likes is the exterior styling. I thought the exterior of this vehicle was supremely cool with its retro design, but also like a nod to the future and where EVs are actually going. My second like was the price point. $44,000 for a brand new EV platform with the styling and technology that's in it. I think that's an extremely aggressive price point.
No, it is a good point.
Dislikes. I had the opportunity to drive this on the highway. The lane keep assistance system is actually a little bit of a pain. It almost interferes
Why?
a little bit too much. You can actually feel the car pull
Oh.
to one certain side.
Pull
and it
or
kind of
shake?
pull.
Okay.
And you can feel it, it almost feels discomforting to feel the vehicle pull that way, and then when you pull it back, it squawks at you. Dislikes is my second one, is your first one. And we want to clarify and make sure we put public charging stations, not at home, because
You
of
could
home
do it at home
charging,
very easily.
super simple.
Yeah.
The public charging station in South Florida,
Yeah,
it
it's
is,
a little
it's
iffy.
not there yet,
In
unfortunately.
this area.
Yeah.
It may be down in other areas,
Yeah.
so we don't know that.
But I think it's
Okay.
important for us to point out too that the public charging has nothing in direct correlation with the vehicle itself.
No, vehicle is great.
But when you're getting into a new EV, the
You need to
simplicity
know.
needs to be there, the
Yes.
reliability needs to be there, and
Yes.
unfortunately with public charging stations, it is not. So Joan,
So,
you write down,
I
you
already
wrote down
wrote
if you're
down
gonna buy.
mine. Go.
Okay.
All right.
Would you buy it?
Yes.
Oh, I put yep. That's a Y.
Yeah.
I would definitely buy
I think
this
it's
car.
definitely a good value.
I agree
I
with
like
that.
it. I like it.
We thoroughly enjoyed this
Yeah.
vehicle.
No, the design, everything.
Yeah.
It was good.
So make sure to
Thumbs up.
watch the rest of the links. We're going to put those in the description below. If you haven't already, please make sure to throw us a like, hit the subscribe button, also the notifications. We put a lot of effort into putting all of these vehicles together. And it'd be awesome to know what you guys like, what you don't like. So make sure you put some stuff in the comments too. But for that, I'm
Awesome.
good. You're out?
Yeah, I'm good.
We're out.